welcome to the Tars Reset, and I'm reviewing this, which is the 12-inch Target exclusive Batwing and Batman. So this thing is really cool. It's really huge. I actually cannot fit this in my reviewing station. Here's a comparison with a 6-inch or 7-inch McFarlane action figure, so you can kind of see it's a Target exclusive, and it looks pretty cool. We got DC, we got Keaton Batman there, which is included in this. I think that's really cool. You get Batman and the Batwing. That's pretty cool. You don't see that with a lot of vehicles. This retails around $40. You have the Flash logo there. You have exclusive Batwing. I'm gonna be honest, I don't think that's bad because you're basically paying $30 for a vehicle and $10 extra for Batman. I have my Spider-Man cosplay hanging up for some reason. Like I said, I'm having to fill this in a different location because I literally just cannot fit this on my table. It's 27 inches wide, and there you can see the 12-inch Batman. And all in all, this thing looks pretty cool. I actually made a video talking about this when it first came out, or when it was first announced, and how this would be a better value for people who didn't want to buy the gold label version from McFarlane, which is going to be around $250. But anyways, I did say in that video I wasn't sure if I was going to pick this one up or not, but I ultimately chose to because this thing just looks so good, and you can see the details on it. It's pretty nice. Like looking at this in store, as big as the box is, I was like, wow. And there's the Batman side, but as you can see, as a 12-inch Batman, this thing doesn't really scale that well, but he does fit in there. You can kind of have to lay him down to sit in there, and it's overall a pretty good Batman action figure. I don't typically like the scale, but he is pretty cool. And I did make a video on this Batman because I did review him recently. He is the same as a single pack one, so if you'd like to see more in-depth detail, you could watch that video. But here's how he scales with the Batwing, and as you can see, he's very much taller than it. He does kind of fit in it, but you kind of have to force him. But overall, that's how these 12-inch vehicles typically are. Here's the cockpit. It's kind of empty. And by the way, this does have landing gear. I don't know if I showed that in the video, but it's just like the smaller Spin Master one. It's actually staying, there it is, staying on the landing gear now, and it just swings out. It would have been nice if it spinned, but I do like that little detail and how you can kind of hold it there. Now, speaking of the smaller Spin Master one, here's actually a comparison with it, and that vehicle in itself was actually pretty big, so the fact that it's just completely dwarfed by this thing should just kind of tell you the size. And I'm sorry about the angles again, but like this is completely out of my element where I'm supposed to be. Now, here's a comparison with the 7-inch McFarlane Batman. This is what I was talking about in that video where I said, you know, you could use this for your McFarlane action figures, and a lot of people point that out too, so that's pretty cool. And it is a little small, but you can actually fit them in there. You can actually fit 2 McFarlanes in this, so you can put Batman in the front seat and have Flash in the back, and you can literally have Batman and the Flash flying in the Batwing just like we're going to see in the movie, and that is so epic. And I will be honest, my lighting here is not the best, as you can see, but it's kind of like this translucent tint, so you can see the characters in there. And again, it looks a little weird because it's really made for one 12-inch action figure, but you can actually put 2 7-inch action figures in there, which to me is just insane. And the gold label McFarlane one, you'll only be able to fit 1, and ultimately, you know, that will be better overall in terms of like details and stuff. But if you really just want a Batwing for your collection, this is definitely one. You can even put a Batman and Robin from the comic book line here. It doesn't look as good, and doesn't really work as good because those figures have molded capes versus the Keaton and Affleck ones from this line are going to have cloth capes. But basically, this has multiple uses, and like I said, I think it's pretty good in terms of height. You know, it could be a little on the small side, but I think it scales very nicely with the McFarlane action figures. And overall, I think this is a great set for kids. You're getting a 12-inch Batman action figure. You're getting the Batwing. You know, most vehicles don't really come with action figures anymore, so the fact that you're getting this is pretty cool. And I don't think I've seen a 12-inch vehicle of this size in a very long time. Like, this thing is massive, and I really think the value is definitely here for kids, and I think it's here for collectors too, because this is, again, a vehicle you can use with your larger scale figures that we typically don't get. And overall, I really like this thing, and thank you for watching. Please rate, like, and subscribe.